What's up guys, Games and welcome back to the 20 previews in 20 days, and today we are finally entering the podium of the previews. We've done 17 teams so far, we've got 3 left, starting today with Jumbo Visma. Now the 2021 season of Jumbo Visma is interesting, to say the least. 43 wins, which give you 3rd in the UCI ranking, as I've mentioned. Wins from quite a lot of your riders, most notably Wout van Aert, Primož Roglic being really the 2 key riders of your team, with potentially a certain Dane that did quite well in the month of July in France. But your season starts off quite well. You go to UAE, you do well in UAE. You go to Paris-Nice, you think you're going to do well in Paris-Nice. I think you get 3 stage wins with Roglic. Then he crashes in Paris-Nice and loses Paris-Nice, which sad. Then you went to like the Belgian classics. You've done well. You win Game. I think you win the Amstel. You win Basque Country, I think, or at least you're like top 3 for sure. Your season goes very well. You go to the Giro. You get P9 with Tobias Foss. Arguably, that was his first ever chance at a leadership position on the Grand Tour. He's going to get 7 chance yet again this year. I think he's done quite well. But then comes the month of July. Your main objective of the season, because the year before that, you came very close to a Grand Tour win, to a Tour de France win, should I say. But you choked at the last day with Primož Roglic. This year, Primož was wary. He was warned by Tadej Pogačar. And just like Paris-Nice, he ended up crashing, which ruined his Tour de France. In a way, might have been a blessing in disguise, because it allowed for Wout van Aert to have one of the most mental Tour de France's a man can have, winning sprint stages, and then the day after that, winning on the Ventoux. I mean, on the downhill at the Ventoux, despite climbing the Ventoux twice, beating like Bauke Mollema. I mean, look, Wout van Aert. Sepkus also got a win, but the man who really pulled through that during that month was Jonas Vingegaard, the young Dane, who managed to come up P7 or P2 of the Tour de France, so first out of the mortals. Genuinely huge performance that I don't think many people expected, not even probably like the staff at Jumbo. But you do manage to get that podium on the Tour de France despite losing Roglic. And well, he goes to the Vuelta, and in true Primož Roglic fashions, he wins it. Because I don't think this man can lose the Vuelta. So that's now 3 Vueltas in a row for Primož Roglic. You also have Sepkus, I believe, finishing in the top 10 of said Vuelta. Overall, very strong season Grand Tour-wise. Some of the riders that maybe did not perform too much would be the sprinters, because sure, Dylan Groenewegen, he came back from his suspension due to the incident with Fabio Jacobsen, but never really found his groove. And Olaf Koy kind of settled himself as the next sprinter for Jumbo-Visma. But yeah, we'll see how that translated into the transfer window. Because in the transfer window, you said goodbye to Dylan Groenewegen, your household sprinter. Never came back to the shape he had before the Jacobsen incident. He leaves the team alongside Tony Martin, Paul Martens, Martin Wielands, Anton Tuluk, Christoph Kingston, and George Bennett. George Bennett that goes to UAE is like your biggest loss, technically, if I'm honest. But signing-wise, it's very, very solid. You've signed Roy Dennis, who has already won a stage as I'm speaking. He won the Australian Time Trial Championships. But you've also managed to bring Tige Benoot from DSM, yet another installment of DSM being the best team to manage contracts. Todd van der Sande, Tim van Dijk have added him, although he did join you in August and he's already won with them. Michael Hessmann and Milan Vada, but I think your main signing for me is Christophe Laporte. He's a rider I really like. I really liked him at Cofidis. Had a very strong 2021 season, especially the first part of the season, and then like aimed for the classics. He's making the step to a proper team in the World Tour. No offense to Cofidis, but I clapped. I'm very curious to see how he's going to fit in the team. My worry is that he's going to be underused or used at a value that doesn't represent what he has or what he has to offer. But we'll see. I think Christophe can be a very, very crucial add to the team in black and yellow, to say to quote Wiz Khalifa. Now, my runner that is the ones to watch is a sprinter, quite young, and it is not Olaf Koy. it is going to be David Decker. And my reasoning behind that is very, very simple. I thought that the after Groningen would be David Decker. 2021 did not show that. 2021 showed that the post Groningen is Olaf Koy. David Decker is already 23. I think it's now or never. If you want to have your marquee season, you're yet to win a single race and you're 23. Olaf Koy has already won like twice or 3 times last year. So you better do something. You finished twice second on the UAE Tour. You won the green jersey of the UAE Tour. You finished third of Le Salon. It's good, but it's not good enough. It's great if you're riding for Seg, or Beat, or whatever continental team there is. It's not good enough when you're the main sprinter of Jumbo-Visma. Last year you did the Giro, not even a single top 15. Sure, you were the lead out of Groningen, I get that, but you did get beat by Eduardo Affini on the sprint stage. So what do I think of Jumbo-Visma? Despite that very good season, I gave them 4 stars because I think, just like the main color on the jersey, their main aim is yellow, and they could not achieve it. And I mean, they have such a strong lineup that I can't give them 5 stars for like the sake of it. They did not do well on like the main like monuments, Ronde and Tour de France, well, I mean the monuments they didn't do anything. Transfer-wise, 3.5 stars. I like it, but you did lose Groningen. Ambition 5 star. I mean, you've got Wout van Aert, Jonas Vingegaard, Primož Roglic, Tom Dumoulin, Steven Kruijswijk, Olaf Koy. You've got very, very good riders for the future, for now. I mean, yeah, it's such a very well-balanced team that you can't go wrong with them. And kit-wise, I really like it. As a massive fan of the color yellow, I had to give them 4 stars at least. There's not too much change, and I really dislike the red sleeves. That's like the one thing I don't like when you mix yellow and red, because it doesn't work. Make orange, yeah, but don't make the 2 colors. Overall, that gives them 17.5 out of 20, which is like 4.33 out of 5, something like that. But yeah, strong season for them last year, and most likely a strong season for them this year. This, nevertheless, is where we shall wrap up the preview of Jumbo-Visma. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like down below, as tomorrow we will be discussing, I believe, a British team. And I think the first one will be Belgian. But I think tomorrow we are heading to Dave Brelsford for Ineos Grenadiers. Hopefully I'll see you there. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the funk, get your